How do you change the world? Well, if you want to change the world, go and make your bed. Well, that can be a good start.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew. When the wise men departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, "Arise, take the young child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I bring you word. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him." When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed for Egypt, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled what was spoken by the Lord through the prophets, saying, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Then Herod, when he saw that he was deceived by the wise men, was exceedingly angry, and he sent forth and put to death all the male children who were in Bethlehem and all its districts, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had determined from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet, saying, "A voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, refusing to be comforted, because they are no more." Now when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, "Arise, take the young child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the young child's life are dead." Then he arose, took the young child and his mother, and came into the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea, instead of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned by God in a dream, he turned aside into the region of Galilee. And he came and dwelt in a city called Nazareth, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophets, "He shall be called a Nazarene."
Hello, friends. Most of us would probably agree that the Christmas time is the most wonderful time of the year. Well, because there are a lot of good reasons for it. As children, we would get some very nice presents, and that would make us very happy and very excited. As adults, we would get time off and relax. But when we really look into what really made Christmas memorable for all of us, we would likely agree that it wasn't the presents or the time off, but rather the memories that we created with our relatives, with our parents, with our siblings, with our cousins and our friends. We really and truly experienced joy, which made us all very happy. And I don't think it is a coincidence. Christmas is very much a family event, a holy time in which love happens, in which joy happens. You know, we all have this intense desire inside of us to change the world for the better. And when we try to figure out how we can achieve that in our lives, how to achieve greatness, we think of feeding the hungry in Africa or bringing peace to the world. Mother Teresa, well, now Saint Teresa of Calcutta, who did change the world in so many wonderful ways, gave the best advice for us to achieve that. She said, "If you want to change the world, go home and love your family." In the Gospel today, we hear about the Holy Family, Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus, and what they had to deal as a family, and what they can teach all of us, all our families, how to deal with the challenges of this life. They faced a lot of adversity. What I like about the Bible is that it doesn't really sugarcoat anything for us. It tells it like it is. We just witnessed a wonderful event of the birth of our Savior, the Messiah, with angels flying around and singing praises and shepherds and the wise men worshiping. It's all nice and fuzzy. But as we hear in the gospel today, Jesus' family is threatened by the evil of this world, by evil Herod, who wanted to find this newborn child, newborn king, and kill him. That was some cruel and evil world Jesus was born into, a world in which innocent lives are destroyed and families threatened. However, the world today is not really that much different. Innocent lives are still being taken and families are under attack. The truth is, friends, that if you really want to destroy Christianity and everything that it stands for, if you want to destroy anything that is good in this world, the surest way is to do one thing, is to destroy a family. This wonderful concept of people loving each other and caring for one another. I mean, there are so many broken families today, so much division, animosity, and hurt feelings. This person not talking to that person, and all kinds of betrayals. We hear of all of these massacres in recent years. The people responsible came from the broken families, where they did not experience the necessary care and love from their mother or father. So family has more enemies today than ever. Divorce destroys and scars our families. Children grow up without their fathers or mothers. Parents who work too much have so very little time to spend with their kids who need them to help them grow and learn how to love. Families today face a lot of challenges. And I think that most of the society's problems of today, like abortion, crime, and drug overdose epidemics, to name just a few, all of those could be prevented if we just do one thing: fix our families. When we go home and love our husbands and wives, when we go home and love our children, when we go home and love our siblings, our relatives. Evil tried to destroy a family 2,000 years ago, and it is still doing its best to destroy each and every family today. So the question is, how do we save our families from the evils of this world? Well, the only way to do so is to put our trust in the Lord. There's a reason there's this popular saying, family that prays together stays together. Jesus' family was threatened. And what did they do? They trusted the Lord to guide them and deliver them from danger. Joseph received instructions from God what to do. They listened as family, accepted and obeyed the words of God. Yes, it was hard and it was dangerous to flee their home, their native country, and flee to Egypt. But that's how they were saved from danger, because they trusted the Lord and listened as a family. If we want to save our families, we need God's help. We need His guidance. When we remain faithful to Him, when we put God first in our lives, in our families' lives, when we do the will of God, that's how we preserve our families and protect them from the evil of this world. My dear friends, my best advice that I can ever give to your families is to make God the center of your family's life. And how do you do that? Well, there's so many wonderful ways. And you can do that through coming to church together, praying together before meals, before bed. Just have this holy time in which we come together and worship the true God. Because unlike us, who sow discord and division, God unites. God brings people closer to each other. He is the one around whom we can rally our families and ultimately, in that wonderful way, change the world.